Well, hello, warning and sculpture enthusiasts. The day has finally come when I can say that I am done with the sculpture, the handmade sculpture part of my alley statue. It has been a long journey, as many of you know, an expensive journey, because I'm about $4,500 in at this point with all of the tools that I had to buy and resin and silicone and clay and all of those things, wood for the base, and just so many things that I never expected to have to do so many versions, but I kept screwing up so much because I was learning to sculpt from scratch. Had never done it before, but I just saw it on the internet and saw people doing it, and I thought, I think I can do that. So, as with everything else, the warning is what inspired me to get back into doing art again after about 30 years of not drawing or painting. And so I am back to it again, and if you've seen any of the videos, you've seen that luckily I was able to pick up even better than when I left off because of working in Photoshop for so many years. If any of you want to contribute to help out in my little journey here, there's a little super thanks thing down at the bottom. It's a little $ thing, and you can donate, because I don't have a Patreon or anything else at the moment. Don't know how I would keep up with perks and things with trying to get all of this up and running, because I have many projects coming up. I'm going to be doing this is about the sculpture, and there will be much more of that coming up, but I just want to let you know what's coming. I'm going to be doing some warning covers in a day of the new songs, and picking a song each of the days and trying to learn it starting in the morning. I haven't learned any of them up to this point. I will learn the guitar, the bass, I'll do all the singing. Hopefully I'll be learning the drums and try and do all of it in a day, to where by the end of the night I have a finished song mixed and mastered. I don't know if I can do it, but I am certainly going to try, and I'm going to bring you all along on the journey with me and let you see how that goes. So that is my plan. I'm probably going to do Sharks, Apologize, Escapism, Automatic Sun, and Hell You Call a Dream, at least. Oh, and Burnout. So those are the ones at the moment that I'm leaning towards doing. There might be a couple others, I don't know. But you can come on the journey with me. And for you sculpture people that are here for just this, sorry about that. I will also be doing live painting and drawing, and try and do paintings, just quick paintings, and not real detailed, and see how that goes, and maybe do them live so I can chat with you all while I do it. So we'll see how all that goes, but that's what's coming up on my channel. Hopefully you can support me in that, and if not, I just appreciate you being here. I never intended on this becoming my job, but that's what I want it to be now, because I want to spend my time doing this. And sculpture is one of those things. I will be talking about coming up the fact that all these sculptures are just different versions from the same mold, and I just wanted to paint them differently, and a couple of them are from scrap. The black one was probably the cleanest of them, and then the rest were ones that I had poured that didn't go quite right and had little holes, and so I did patching and went ahead and made these sculptures. So they've got some issues, but I still wanted to show how they would look in different colors. This one is Alley the White. So that is the first North American tour look for Alley, and then this one is more of just going with some of the styles they've worn, but still using that, and then putting the star like they've been doing on a lot of their clothes. So that's what I wanted to do, and you'll see it all coming up. There is also a short little video here to show you journey as far as from start to finish of me doing it from a wireframe all the way through, but it's just pictures, and I made it really short so that you don't have to suffer through a whole bunch. And then a little video just showing some of the other stuff. And then at the end will be all the sculptures in details, and you can see them well lit and all of those things. So I hope that you stick around for all of this. I would really appreciate it. That's pretty much it. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope you like what I've done. Talk to you in just a moment.
And now you will be listening to the dulcet tones of Ken Lawson, the Renaissance man, dropping pearls of banality. And here we go. You've seen the beginnings there, when I had no clue what I was doing. And at this point, I was actually thinking that I was doing well. Which, looking back now, it's just plain horrible. But I figured for a start, I was doing well enough. And then, of course, you're not seeing probably even a quarter or an eighth of the amount of steps that were in between these, of just trying to get proportions right and get the face right. And I would spend days just working on the face alone. And the lace on the glove right there, it was, every single thing took probably 10 times longer than I expected to. But I was also thinking that I was going to breeze through this a little more easily than I did. It was just ignorance on my part. This is when I started to really feel pretty good about how things were going, was when that face started to look like that. And that one that you just saw was after I had changed the expression, because the other expressions, I went through multiple expressions before I finally settled on this. And it was trial and error, and you'll see. You saw in one of the previous ones, I tried a smile, I tried a sneer, I tried all kinds of things. Finally, I settled on this. These were the bases that I decided to use because I wanted the warning symbol tied in somehow, and so that's what I ended up using. This is when I think that one's called Blue Thunder. Decided I definitely wanted to have that, and that was when I decided on the 3 colors. This was just a shot I did to send to a friend to say, hey, look how the face is coming. The many faces of Allie. All the same one, but there you go with the Allie's Inferno finish. And now this is just to show you how the face looks when it's not on the statue all tilted down. I thought it was looking pretty good, and it does look like her from different angles. Excuse the shininess on the upper lip. I think I had done some cleaning on some things and had left a little bit of Vaseline on the upper lip that didn't get cleaned off when I was just doing some cleanup. And look at that. We're already to the statue. I didn't realize how quick this was going to go if I was talking with it. That's all 3 together. And like I said, these are good. I think they're good. I don't think they're great because there's some smoothness and details and things I want to get in the face, because the face looks sort of like her, but not as much as I want it to. So I will be doing 2 to 3 different expressions when I bring it into the 3D software and can really clean it up. There's like flaws within the resin printing, so you'll see little bumps and things like that here and there that I would sand stuff down, and then the filler would bulge a little bit as it dried, or things like that. And, you know, you make enough adjustments, you get to where you're like, okay, well, I know I'm going to be doing 3D printed versions of this. So it was a matter of getting it to the point that all of you could see the point I was at. You notice the highlights in the hair there to just kind of bring out a highlight, even though her hair is brown to the point of almost being black. But I wanted to have the highlights pick up. Now, I thought the paint job was turning out pretty good on the base, but when I 3D print the base, it'll be smoother, and I'll airbrush the paint on there, and then when it's glossed with multiple coats of varnish, it's going to be a high shine, just like her base. People that see the back shots and go, how dare you show Allie's butt? Well, come on, dude. It's a sculpture, and she's wearing form-fitting pants, and I'm showing all angles of the sculpture. So I'm just assuming dudes are going to be the ones that... But anyway, so I'm just showing the entire thing because every part had to be worked on multiple times just to try and get chest size right, close to right. And I had hundreds of pictures I was working from, getting the bass the right size, putting the strings on it, because all of those are actual guitar strings put on it to be the size of bass strings since it's shrunken down. I like the look of the glove. Really, the black one is the most complete. And I really like the eyelets with the laces and the stitching around the boot. Now, when we get to Allie the White, I really like that shot a lot. It looked a lot like her to me. You may disagree, you may agree. Either way, everybody try to be kind with your comments, and keep in mind, this is my first sculpture ever. I've never done it. Yeah, there's on the butt right there, there's some places where I had to patch, and they didn't get smoothed down enough. But like I said, these were more just a show paint job than anything else. I do like the way the hair turned out. But of course, all of this will, once again, be better once I get it in and can really work on proportion and getting the smoothness and the detail. Because like the shirt has too deep a groove for the terry cloth kind of material, because I hand did all those little grooves. And I wish they were a little more shallow, but if I tried to sand it, then they weren't even enough, and it ended up with varied things. I did like the star idea on her chest, because they do stars on all kinds of stuff these days. So, and then the red, I thought turned out really looking cool, like red leather. The gloves, I unfortunately painted black first, so the skin isn't showing through. But at that point, it was too late, and I figured I would fix that whenever I redo the others. And the base there is just a throwaway base that I had tried out that looked good enough to be on here, but it was definitely not a finished version. And of course, I designed just the color palette for the gloves and all that too. I thought that the black silky part with the red lace looked kind of neat. Y'all can tell me what you think. And that is the end of it. I'll just put a couple things here at the end so that I can finish talking. And I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope you like the way the sculpture came out. Sculptures. Please like and subscribe and do all those things. And I will be talking to you again soon with reactions and art and all kinds of other projects. Have a great day, great night, great life, and I will see you soon. Bye.